Hi, this is Mr. Guy, and I wanted to go over a GDP problem with you. When we do it in class, you can post some questions or ask some questions. I think we understand what's a recessionary gap, inflationary gap, and drawing aggregate supply and aggregate demand. Just doing a little bit more in doing the fiscal policy formula and using the multiplier in doing that. What I wanted to basically give you is the GDP formula, C plus I plus G plus NX. And GDP equals 1,000, C equals 700, I equals 150, G equals 200, and then net exports is negative 50. So 1,000 equals 700 plus 150 plus 200 plus a negative 50. Now the MPC is 0.90. So with the formula of 1 over 1 minus MPC, so you have 1 over 1 minus 0.90 equals 1 over 0.10. The multiplier is 10, so you take 1 divided by 0.10 equals 10. So the multiplier is 10 in this case. So in this problem, I would say I want to increase GDP by $100. So the left side has to equal the right side. So instead of $1,000, it's going to be an additional $100. Now I'm going to use government spending. So how much do I have to increase government spending with a multiplier of 10? So the formula, the increase in GDP equals the multiplier times the change in government spending. So $100 equals 10 is the multiplier times X, and we don't know what X is. So if we take the $100 divided by 10 equals our change in X, which is $10. So our increase in G equals $10. So what we've got now is $100 is the increase in GDP. The increase in G is $10, but what's the difference? We're missing $90. That $90 is the multiplier. That $90 is going into C. So $90 in C, $10 in G, that equals $100. So GDP has increased $100. The left side's increased $100. Now the right side of the formula, C and G, have increased by also $100. So your final formula is $1,100 equals $790 plus 150, that didn't change for I, plus 210, that's government spending, plus a negative 50, which did not change. So I will be giving you tomorrow a formula. I'll be giving you a problem like what is the MPC. You have to calculate the multiplier, and then you have to figure out how much we're going to increase government spending by, how much goes into G, how much goes into C, and then what's the total increase in GDP or decrease. We could also do it negatively. I think we've got the graphs, but I'll also have you draw a recessionary graph or a recessionary gap or an inflationary gap. Have you draw that, and of course with that the gap is going to be what you need to increase GDP by. So that could be 100 billion or 10 billion or whatever it might be, and then you have to calculate it into what is the increase in government spending or decrease in government spending, and what is the corresponding increase or decrease in C. Post any questions, and hopefully this helped a little bit, and I'm going to post this online, and if you have any questions let me know. But remember to know the formulas for the multiplier, know the increase in GDP equals the multiplier times that increase in G, and then the formula for the multiplier is 1 over 1 minus MPC. Hope this helps, and I'll do more of these if needed. Thanks a lot. Bye now.